just arrived at home, girl. And the first thing I need to do is clean my room. Because it's dirty as fuck. Oh my god.
Power bitch moves. Let's go.
So I'm gonna use the time lapse for finally already cleaned this mess up. And oh, I found this novels. I just read this. I actually read a lot of books, especially novels, like something that is fantasy and non-fiction.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Fictional? Yeah, fictional novels. And this one is definitely good. It's about like detective, something like that. It's about mysteries. You guys should read this. It's so good. And I'm gonna clean my desk. Oh, I have this note, which is finals, where this week I will have straight weeks for the finals. I already done the histology one, and I think histology is pretty easy. And in the 2 days later, I will have my additional classes finals, which is mythology. It is actually out of topic. My major is actually nursing, and suddenly I have mythology classes. Anyways, and after that, I will have Turkish language exams and also Ataturk, which is like the history of Turkey. And I will have microbiology, physiology, and medical terminology, etc. So yeah, oh my god, what should I do? I think I'm gonna should I eat first or? I think I'm gonna clean first. Anyways, I'm deciding to folding all of the clothes, and also I'm gonna wash all of my clothes. So I'm gonna put my iPad, since I'm recording in iPad. I think I'm gonna put it here because I'm gonna do like folding my clothes using iron. I don't know what is it called in English? Iron? I don't know. Okay. So be right back. Oh my god. I hope you guys don't see my underwear here. I'm gonna turn this on. Yeah, turn this. Oh. Anyways. So I'm gonna talking while I'm ironing my clothes. I'm gonna talk about my school life. So right now I'm in first year in oh, the heater is turned on. Let me just yeah, I didn't do this. So so I'm in my first year in nursing program, and actually this week I will have my finals before going on to the second semester. And I just finished my histology exam. Okay, for the second time I'm saying this. I already done my histology exam, and I think I do pretty good in that exam. Well, not really. If I could say, maybe like 50-50. So all the question is actually really basic, such as about connective tissue, and then about muscle tissues, and then about cartilage, about nervous tissue, and the last one is, I forgot, connective tissue, cartilage, bone and blood tissue, and then a nervous tissue and muscle tissue. So everything about tissue. And actually the question is not like really specific, like really deep. It's only like a basic thing, because it's like 5. Why do I show that? It's actually like 5 topics in the 20 questions. So yeah. And about my friends in university, actually I don't have a lot of Turkish friends. Most of my friends in my schools is actually international student. Well, I have Turkish friends, but I have only one. And most of the Turkish here in Turkey, most of them cannot speak English properly. No, I mean like they do not have like the ability to speak basic conversation in English, most of them. And so that's why I'm thinking I'm gonna study Turkish, and maybe like after the first no, I think next semester I'm gonna study like focus myself to study Turkish because I think it's helped me a lot. Because yeah, like for daily life, for interacting, for maybe like for buying some stuff, asking something. And fun facts. Even my classmate, I'm in English courses, which is everything is based on English. Like the lecture is in English, and like 50% of the classes, the classmate is internationals. So most of the international student in my classes expecting that 50% of the student there, which is Turkish, could speak English. Like maybe like just some conversation but maybe it's just my expectations because actually most of them cannot speak English. And my question is, why are you like applying for English classes if you cannot speak English, even though in basic like conversations? One time my friend were like asking to the class representative and asking something, and she don't know how to speak English. Literally, she asking my friend in Turkish, where my friend can speak Turkish. Huh. So that is about my classmate. About the teacher itself, well, I'm not expecting a lot for my teacher. Most of them could speak English, like basic English, but not, but not that academically good, just like me. But I don't find any trouble, like any problem with that, because I could understand what the teacher says, and I actually could understand about the lecture, the topics. And fun fact is, I have like only 3 days for my offline lecture, and most of them is online lecture, such as anatomy, career planning, and then English lectures, and then I have I forgot anatomy, mythology, career planning. After career planning, it's I think only that. No, if I'm not mistaken, I have 6 classes online. What should I talk about? And this is my 4th or 5th. I come here like in September, and today is January, September, October, November, December, January. Yeah, this is my 5th month living in Istanbul. So yeah, and there's a lot of tourists, by the way, and international students too. Sometimes, actually, in the beginning, in the beginning, I'm thinking to not study in Turkey because there's like more better options for me to study abroad. And actually, the first thing that I'm thinking about study abroad is going to US, of course. Many people want to go into US, but it's quite hard, like for me it's impossible to go to US for studying because if you don't have like the ability for financially affording for the tuitions, all of that, oh my god, the tuition for like even in community college is so damn expensive. For me, even my tuition is only like here. I'm studying at private university, not public, private university, and it's like a new university, but it's still good. I only paying 5,000 USD for 1 year, and that is so freaking cheap. So that's why I'm going to Turkey for my bachelor degree, because I saw this one post in TikTok about the bachelor degree in nursing. They said that it doesn't matter where do you go like for bachelor degree, but in another hand, if you're going like deciding to do like a master of nursing, like maybe like some more specialized, maybe like in anesthesia, being anesthesia nurses, etc. You should go to maybe like most prestigious, the most good university, because if you could do that, you should go like in more good university for your masters. But for bachelor, girl, don't waste your money for bachelors. And after graduate, I'm thinking I will like maybe doing, God, how should I fold this? I'm thinking to maybe like doing some part-time job, maybe like for 1 year, for preparing myself for NCLEX. And I'm thinking either I'm going to Europe or maybe like going to Canada, but not US. At first I want to go to US, of course. US have been like a dream for me, like I always want to go to US. But after seeing this problem, like the Trump administrations and etc. about the ICE, something like that, it's making me like think twice because I think it's not safe anymore for immigrants like in the US. So I'm thinking I will going to Canada instead of US. And yeah, I'm gonna prepare myself like 1 year for NCLEX. Maybe like half of the year. I don't know. Just based on my, if I'm ready, I will take the exam. If I'm not, I'm gonna study more. Oh, it's already 16 minutes. But sometimes I do like overthinking about my university. Like, am I right for choosing this university? Because sometimes I doubt myself, like, I should go to a good university for my bachelor. But some of them say that you should go to best university for your bachelor, and some of the people say that, oh, you don't need to go to like really good university for your bachelor. So I was like confused, should I go? Like, what should I do? But yeah, here I know. And another reason why I studied in Turkey is because my family told me to go to Turkey instead of another country for studying, which is my biggest heartbroken. My biggest heartbreak. My biggest heartbreak. You know what I mean. So at first, I actually don't want to go to Turkey because, duh. I mean, the education system is good. Yeah, I know it's good, but the vibes, I don't like it. I need something like more, openly friendly. The like more friendly people. I mean, Turkey is more really friendly people here. There's a lot of friendly people. But I need like some vibes that quite Western, like Western. But it's really different. Like host, uh, host Western country looks like, and host like, the West, country like feels like. I think the Western country like the country like USA, Canada, Europe, and Australia, etc. is more like open with all of the people. And but here, some of them were like really open, but to comparing like Istanbul with Indonesia, I think people in Istanbul were more open towards diversity because some of the Indonesian people, as an Indonesian, some of the Indonesian people could be like really discriminate towards some community. Yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, my underwear. Sorry, we're too late now. And after this, I think I'm gonna eat some noodles because I really lazy for cooking. Actually, I have like curry, yeah, like chicken curry, but I'm not feeling the vibes for eating that. I wish I knew Turkish. Oh my god, I always like, I always want to like being good, like having maybe basic conversation in Turkish, because with knowing how to speak Turkish, maybe like I could maybe like uh having an interaction with a lot of Turkish people. But since I cannot speak Turkish, so I don't have that much Turkish friend. My friend always recommended recommendate myself to me to learning Turkish as soon as possible. I'm too overwhelmed right now. I'm not feeling it. I feel so, and oh my god, I wanna talk about this. But I don't want to get cancelled. Anyways, it's too offensive to say. Anyways, okay, I think I'm gonna put this in time lapse instead of regular recording.